Philadelphia Phillies are the oldest team in professional sports in the United States, and they are the only team to play all of their games under one name and in one city. Their roots can be traced back to the 1883 season as part of the National League of Professional Baseball Clubs that was founded in 1876. The Phillies have only won 2 championships in their long and historic existence, the first coming in 1980 and their most recent when they beat the Tampa Bay Rays in 2008. After 5 successive seasons winning the National League East Division from 2007 to 2011, the Phillies have finished no better than 3rd place in the last 3 seasons. A last place finish in the division with only 73 wins and the team finishing in the bottom third of every major statistical category made for a miserable 2014 season. Manager Ryne Sandberg, also well known as a former Cub, has not been able to get the most out of his aging players, and Ryan Howard has not been the same player he was since tearing his Achilles in his last at-bat in the 2011 season. The slugger only played in 151 games combined through 2012-13, but last year he managed to stay healthy enough to play for most of the year. Some players to watch in 2015 are Ryan Howard, who has finally put his injury issues behind him. His power numbers have not returned though, and he hit a minimum of 31 homers per season before the Achilles injury that cost him the most of the 2 seasons. He had 23 home runs and 95 RBIs last year and looks to continue to get back to his old self. At 35 years old, he is signed through 2016, so these next 2 seasons will be pertinent to his future. Chase Utley is now 36 years old as well, and his power numbers are long gone, but he is still consistent enough to be able to put together another decent season in the hitter-friendly Citizens Bank Park. This is the final year of his contract, and his future may also depend on his stats this year. He is entering his 13th season in a Phillies uniform. Cole Hamels is still being discussed as a player that might not finish the year with the team, but until he leaves, the 31-year-old lefty will once again be seen as the ace of the staff after the unfortunate retirement of Roy Halladay just 2 seasons ago. The Phillies team wins total comes out at 68.5 this year, with the line setters pointing to another down season for the club. It is the lowest number of any team in MLB, with a plus 25,000 line on making the World Series. No one will be looking for this team in the World Series or as a contender in the National League East, but 68.5 wins is still doable for them. With the loss of Jimmy Rollins and the expectation that Hamels will be gone, they will most likely be near the 100 loss mark for the year. We can only imagine how the Philadelphia fans will treat this team as it goes from ugly to hideous as the season drags on. Team total wins under 68.5 is the only way to make money on this team as far as future bets go, unless of course you pick them to lose night in and night out during the season.